Assalamu alaikum to one and all present here. I am Zoha Altaf from class 9 today in front of everyone to give a presentation on a very interesting topic, that is algebra and its identities. So before we dive into the topic, I would like to thank Mr. Ashit sir who gave me this opportunity, and I would like to thank everyone present here for giving me your valuable time. So coming back to the topic, that is algebra and its identities, whenever we hear any name or whenever we hear algebra, not a single question but a lot of question arises in our mind. It could be what algebra is, who introduced algebra, and most interesting and the most important question, that why do we need algebra? What are the uses of algebra? Why is algebra used? You know, maths is a very interesting subject. It is full of interest, and whenever we hear maths, it is a subject that is used in our day-to-day life, that is used in our daily activities. Wherever you go, whatever you do, there is maths. If I go to build a building, there will be maths. If I have to locate anyone's position here, there will be maths. So today I will make you understand that why algebra is used and what is algebra and who was the introducer of algebra. So starting with the very first question, that is what is algebra? So basically we can say that algebra is a branch of mathematics which generalize with arithmetic. By using symbols. We can use symbols like letters, we can use symbols like variables. You know, variables, the value of variable is not fixed, its value can change. To represent the unknown number of quantities, we have to represent the unknown number of quantities in algebra. So I hope all of you understood what algebra is about. So moving to the next question, that is who was the introducer of algebra? You know, whenever we hear anything or whenever we want to know anything, we must know about the introducer of that very thing. We must know about the introducer of algebra. So algebra was introduced by a great mathematician, namely Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi. He was a great mathematician and he is also known as the father of algebra. Now let's move to the last question, and the most interesting question, that is why do we need algebra? If you remember, I told you earlier that maths is a very interesting subject, and maths is used everywhere in our life. Whatever we do, there is maths. So let me try to explain you that why algebra is used in our day-to-day life. तो algebra जो है, ये हमारे दिमाग को ना ही सिर्फ critical thinking के लिए मजबूर, ना ही सिर्फ critical thinking skills के डेवलप करता है, बल्कि ये हमारे दिमाग को logical thinking skills के लिए भी डेवलप करता है. ये ना ही सिर्फ हमें चीजों को बेहतर और बेहतर समझने में हेल्प करता है, but it also helps us to find the value of those equations, दो unknown equations जिनके बारे में हमें कोई भी क्लू नहीं होता है, जिनके बारे में हमें पता नहीं होता है. And you know what the interesting part is? Algebra is used in engineering, algebra is used in finance, and algebra is used even in computer science. So here we get to know what are the uses of algebra and why algebra is used in our daily life, in our day-to-day life, as I told you earlier. So now we have to look at the algebraic identities. So if I write here an identity, that is a plus b whole squared. Okay, I told you earlier that a and b, these both are variables and these value will change. Let me write a as 2 and b as 4. Let's put whole square here. तो जो एक एवरेज स्टूडेंट होगा, एक नॉर्मल स्टूडेंट होगा, हम सबको पता है कि स्क्वायर का मतलब क्या होता है. We have to write it twice, right? So let me write it twice. So now अगर हम इस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करेंगे, then we have to multiply 2 with 2, then 2 with 4, again then 4 with 2, then 4 with 4. तो ऐसे जो ये इक्वेशन है, एक एवरेज स्टूडेंट के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा मुश्किल होता है ऐसी इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व करना, ऐसी इक्वेशंस को इक्वेट करना. लेकिन जब हम इसके बैरक्स जब हम इन आइडेंटिटीज को यूज करते हैं, दैट इज व्हेन वी हैव an equation like this, a plus b whole square, that will be equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, let me try to solve it here and we will find the difference. So a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. तो यहाँ पे मैंने वैल्यू लिया था कुछ, इफ यू रिमेम्बर दैट 2 and 4. मैंने यहाँ पे a के बदले 2 लिया था. आई विल राइट इट 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 2 into 2 इंटू 4 प्लस 4 स्क्वायर। तो जब मैं इस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करूंगी, जो एक एवरेज स्टूडेंट होगा उसके लिए ये देखने में ही इजी लगता है कि यहाँ पे प्लस है, यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लीकेशन है, एंड वी रीड ऑल ऑफ दीज इन आवर बेसिक क्लासेस। हम अपने बेसिक क्लासेस में प्लस माइनस को सीख ही लेते हैं। तो यहाँ पे एक एवरेज स्टूडेंट के लिए, इवन फॉर ए टॉपर, इट विल बी इजी टू सॉल्व दिस इक्वेशन। तो इस इक्वेशन को जब हम सॉल्व करेंगे, द आंसर विल बी 50। So what we get to know that algebra also algebra is not that much time consuming. ये हमारा टाइम उतना कंज्यूम नहीं करता है। इससे हमें ये पता लगा कि अलजेब्रा से हम लॉजिकल और क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग स्किल्स भी डेवलप होती है। So this was all about my presentation. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening.